Hey guys, welcome to another one of my Halloween tutorials. This look is inspired by, you know when you sneeze so hard that your face comes off? Nah, it's just a zombie look, so I hope you guys enjoy this. So first we're going to take some liquid latex and some just regular toilet tissue. And with toilet paper, if it's like 2-ply, 3-ply, if you're fancy like that, just peel it apart, like separate it. And the liquid latex, you could use whatever liquid latex you can get. Just bear in mind that liquid latex smells horrible, like stings your eyes, it's so bad. And I know there are some liquid latex products out there that don't. I haven't found one yet, so just beware of that. So I'll just explain exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just taking a sponge to apply the liquid latex, because whatever you use, you're going to have to throw out. Liquid latex just is impossible to get out of brushes, so don't do that. Don't use a beauty blender that you want to keep. Just remember you're going to have to throw whatever you use out. Now we're just laying down a layer of latex wherever you want the skin flap, I guess that's what you call it, to be. And then this is the way I like to do it. I like to place the toilet paper over the liquid latex and then gently pull it away, because the toilet paper that's on the liquid latex will stay, but everything else will sort of just peel off. I used to sort of rip them apart and paper mache it, but then I found it was quite uneven, so I found this way just a lot easier to do. So just layer the latex wherever you want the skin flaps to be, then put the toilet paper on and repeat this about 3 times. Now it is best to wait for each layer to actually set. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do that. I sort of just rush through it and then just wait at the very end for all of it to set. Just find a way that works for you. I've been trying this many different ways, and this is the way that I prefer. I also just want to quickly mention that I am allergic to latex, so I shouldn't be doing this, but I really wanted to show you guys how to do this with a cheaper option. Now my allergy isn't too bad, it just leaves a red mark and it's just a little bit sore and tender, so I don't mind doing this every so often. But if you are allergic to latex, you can do this with other products. Like I've heard of people using glue to do this. I've never tried that, but you could always look up a few YouTube tutorials and see how that goes. Or you could use 3rd degree silicone. Now that's an awesome product to use. It is quite expensive, but if you're doing special effects and you are allergic to latex, definitely I would recommend trying that out. Oh, and you could also use Scar Wax, but that's the devil and it's horrible to use. Now once you've covered everything, just wait a little while, like 5 minutes, to let it all dry. Now we're going to conceal it. I recommend taking a slightly darker concealer because it's so light. It's easier to cover with dark first and then go over with a normal foundation. I don't actually know the magic behind this, but seriously, it works. I've seen people going over with orange concealers and then going over with their normal foundation, and it just blends the skin really, really nicely. I'm just using a LA Girl concealer. I love these concealers. I don't remember the shade, but this is like my tanned skin tone shade. Now I'm going to take my normal MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC15, and I'm just going to go all over those areas and blend it in. If you can see it now, like it's really blending into my skin nicely. That's all done, just powder to set everything down. The powder will also take out any shine that you have in there from the liquid latex, so just powder it all down. Now for some reason this is my favourite part. Just taking some tweezers and I'm just lifting up those edges on the liquid latex. And then once I've pulled up enough, I'm just using my fingers to go around and lift all up. Now be a little bit careful with this that you don't lift up too far that it comes completely off. Just peel away those edges. And this looks so gross when doing it. I love it. I love gross things. Now once that's done, I'm going to take some cotton and I'm just going to apply some liquid latex again and then just apply a small amount of cotton over top of that. We're just adding some texture in, and then I'm sort of, once it's slightly drying, just pulling out some little holes in it with the tweezers. Now please ignore the thing on my lips. I was trying to make gums with liquid latex and cotton, but it looked terrible, so I'm about to take those off. So just focus on the neck part, I'm just adding in some texture. Now we're going to try these gums again, and this time we're going to use some Scar Wax, which I absolutely hate using. But it seemed to work out okay. And we're just applying these gross looking fake teeth I got off Wish for $3. Like, they look really, really cool. The only problem with them is they have like these little nail things sticking out behind them, so you can't stick them flat down on the face. And this is also why I had to make gums for them to sit on, otherwise they would just be stabbing my face. Now they're not sharp and pointy, they're like flat, but still they're just really irritating and won't sit flat. They look really cool and realistic though, which is awesome. Now if you don't have fake teeth to use, you can also use fake nails and just paint them like a slightly off-white colour. I've seen so many people do that and seriously it looks really good. Oh my god, I look like a horse right now. So these teeth didn't exactly go to plan. They were sticking out quite bad like a horse's mouth, I guess. But oh well, it just adds all to it. So I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit and I'm just going to paint my fake gums first with a tag red paint. You can use any face paint. I'm actually going to paint the whole area red first, but I just really wanted to make sure I got into these gums. So just paint the whole area and also make sure you get behind the little skin flap so when it pops out you'll actually be able to see it. Oh my god, it sounds so gross to say. Skin flap. Now once we're finished doing the red, we're going to add in some black. So I am doing black behind these teeth because they're not sitting completely flat. I want them, I guess, to look like a hole, so not like these lips behind these teeth. And then we're also going to take the black on the very outer edges to make it really dark, and then what I like to do is mix in my black and red paint so it sort of blends together. So I pre-mix them, or I have a lot of water on the brush to sort of mix it on my face. We don't want it to be like black and red stripes. We want everything to look a bit blended but not perfectly blended. So still messy, but yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I guess just watch what I'm doing and hopefully you'll get it. Now we're on to the fun stuff. I'm taking a fresh scare blood first, mainly because this blood is thick and will actually stick, like it will make a nice layer, because I want a bit more texture on this. I'm recreating it using blood. And then once that is done, I'm going to take a normal stage blood and go over that with it. I'm using my sponge so I can get it quite messy, not too perfect. And I'm also going to be taking this on a stippling sponge onto the outsides of the skin just to make it look like blood splatter, like you've been eating someone's face off pretty much. The only thing with blood is you've got to be really careful you don't ruin your work by using too much blood. I find that some people do amazing work and then they just cover it all in fake blood and you can't see it anymore. So just be really careful. You know, you want a gory amount, but you don't want to just cover the whole entire thing with blood. Now I'm going to be taking this spray blood that I found at a $2 shop, and it's actually pretty cool. It gives a really cool effect, like you've just got blood splatters, I guess, all over your face, like you've been eating face all day. So I really like this stuff and definitely recommend it. So yeah, that is my completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video.